Okay. All right, I guess we're not going to get the underwater camera tonight because it's on the fritz. Let's feel some bait out here and get the rods out. And we'll get that one. And we'll get that one. Somebody in an all caps rage at me. Where are you? Relax. You don't have to download anything. It just was not functioning. It will, for whatever reason, it's not running right. And for what other reason, feed's not running good. Okay, that's better. Challenging day. Yeah, not really. Good day. Get some of these rods out, and we're gonna put out. Certainly gonna grab the sewer bait. Dinkorama on here. All right. See, that one goes in there. This one goes in blood. This one goes in sewer. I think I need to add a little oil to that sewer. Keep a little bit of cooking oil nearby. Ooh, that's probably too much. Of course, my concern about cooking oil is it might get slippery, and then it won't stick to anything. But I gotta do something with sewer bait. Might have got a little moisture in it. All right. Now we got her mixed up, ready for battle. Go this one first, because then I'm going to move it into that spot. Get her painted up here quick. All right. Better get these in the water or I'll get the all caps rage again. Oh my God. Keep your panties on. Jesus. and barked at a little, but that's okay. I should be on time. But like you don't see the below water camera, so that's for a reason of I don't know. Um, so I'll have to fix it after we get done fishing because I've been doing that for the last half hour. So no below camera right now. It was probably just offline today, guys. Line today, guys. So I'm going to cast for white bass briefly after I get these catfish rods in the water, just to see what's around. Caught a couple of today. Caught a couple this morning. Um, I'm trying to play fair and bounce between multiple platforms. So this morning it was on TikTok. Um, there's a couple locations that were a flop, which whatever. I don't care. Um, I mean, I care that people would have wasted their time watching it, but the first spot was extremely busy, and I did catch two. Um, but I will try to get a replay of that and show it to you guys. Just trim it down a little bit as far as video length goes. So it's on a little bit. We'll gently set the sewer bait in over there. It really doesn't matter how gentle I cast it. It goes down hard. That one in this holder. I'm going to throw this fly up along the edge here real quick. 2 times. You can see them pretty good yet. I'm not gonna flip on the blacklight. There's a bunch of junk on here. Holy smokes. Get out of here, junk. Oh, I see how it is. Tips for now. Need to do some surgery. Apparently, somebody doesn't play well together. Too much. I'm not really happy about it. Yeah. I don't know if that had anything to do with it, but whoever casts it up here try to catch the camera, I'll find out who you are, and I'll say to you that is displeasurable to me, because I had some monofilament wrapped right around the camera, and it's anyway. Yeah, sunshines and unicorns. Yeah, get you back in view here. Oh boy, could a bird that hit the damn pole? Probably. I gotta see if you guys, if I'm hearing everybody or what's going on here. Here goes that, that. You got that. Um, we'll go here first. There, there, apparently not there. Go here. Okay, streaming on old cam, and I just gotta check. Cue to the tube. All right, and we're on there too. All right. John, I made the Johnny Cash video. The problem is I can't. I don't know how to upload it. I tried to duet it. I tried to blah blah blah. I tried this and that, whatever. It's not working. It keeps telling me copyright infringement. So the cat I caught 2 nights ago, yes, we did, John. We made a video, and I don't know how to upload it. It keeps telling me trouble, 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 and I would be rather upset if I put it out there and all of a sudden they blacklist my Facebook page. So yeah, the video's done. It's pretty good. Um, but it's unfortunate I just can't show anybody yet. Stupid rules. But I don't know how anybody else is doing it. If anybody knows, she can get around the copyright infringement on TikTok. You just hit up your old buddy Gare and enlighten me because I haven't got a clue. I tried a couple ways, tried to duet it, stitch it, da 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 da, whatever, and it's just can't do it. I don't know. I'm gonna toss this jigging rod here a little bit just for some white bass. I've got rods 1 and 2 in the water, the bottom one and the middle one. They're baited up. Sewer baits on the lower one, she's on the middle one. And then we'll stick blood on the final one, which that'll become the middle one, and I'll move this the cheese one to the outside. Yeah, I don't. In fact, um, Oh, here we go. Sewer bait. Take down, break down, shake down. If the little fella or he's running at me, one of the two. There, he kind of turned. Just a little guy. A little surf Nazi. The little dude. I think you can see him pretty well. I shall release you unto the river, over the river. Thou shalt not tell your friends about this free meal. Take you out one hook at a time. Oh, it's dangerously close to being in my hand. Little fella, almost bait size. Hopefully we're not back to that, or we gotta weed through a bunch of little ones. That'd be fun anyway. But I'll tell you, I sure have a whole lot of confidence in this um, sewer bait. I gotta try to remember how to bait the hooks up yet. There we go. The jackass shining the lights at me. Times when I mumble things under my breath, it's just my brain working and I want to get them out. Apologize for any bad words. Bad words on the internet. Well, kind of hard seeing that cool sunset behind us, but I can't turn out the sun. But I can take these bells off before I cast it. All right, and get the wrap in this line. It is splendid. Ooh, she's tight too. There we go. Come on, unhinge yourself, unwind yourself. Bloop. All right, I was jigging, and all hell broke loose. But I think we'll end that fiasco and stick this other one out. All right, let's put this guy away. These bells are obnoxious. This double one for some reason. The other ones are pretty quiet, but they aren't super sensitive. I think it's that rod holder because that rod holder's so tall. Blood contact. So what I also worked on before we went on the air was using my cell phone as a camera, um, because it deals with the color of the rods better than the security camera does. Because the cell phone doesn't have a black and white setting. Um, it only sees color. Usually it's bad in this society. Anyway, or it's actually good. Over the top of that one. Go here. Put this guy over here. So the problem is with audio. So I've got to connect that to my laptop with Bluetooth. And when I use it as a camera, it's not using camera and audio, broadcasting it to the laptop. Because if it did, that'd be fine. Because I hook my audio into my cell phone, and then that would go to the laptop, broadcast from the laptop. So that ain't happening. Um, but I tried. With a cell phone camera, um, just sees these greens a lot better. I mean, just because it's not trying to go low light, or go to black and white and trying to do everything it can to see if it's just different. Anyway, just different. So that's the scoop on that. I was trying. So what is that doing for us? So rudely interrupted. Um, let's see. Who was I thinking of? Messenger, 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 Messenger. Um, let's see. Uh-oh, we were just paged out to. Okay. Okay. I am way out of range for that one. That was in where I work in that township, Bear Creek. So not gonna make that one. But take me 20 minutes to get there, and by that time, I need a first responder in 5 minutes. So, um, small math. Obviously, Jane's on, John, Charles, Paul. Just because the each caught a 20-pound flathead on over. Really? Bunch of dead minnows bailed on a 3/8 one. Well, that's awesome. Good luck to Lori. Good luck tonight. Thanks, Brian. Good luck tonight. Let's catch some fish. Thanks, Adam. Steve's watching. Joel, Christopher. Yeah, got one baby cat. One kitten. Um, John, send me a message on Wolf River Cam, an instant message, quick, because I can't find the last time you sent me one, or if you have. Do you know how to do that? Susan's on, Cheryl's on. Ron Pierce is watching. Thanks for joining us. And the sun goes down and rounds to get a lot brighter. I think I might do over an hour to get him. I had to pull anchor and chase him a few times. Well, that's 20-pound flat, but that's here I'm talking all slang. That big of a flathead, that's but it's well worth it. Warren's on. Thanks for joining us, Warren. Let's see if we take that That's the dawn light out of the equation, how the rods will look. Go up a little, up a little more. Ooh, McFly. And it's not going to do any good. That'll get better. I'll figure it out, my gosh. All right, so I'm going to go here, there. Um, Let me see if that will send. Okay, so that's okay. Perfect. All right, the higher ball has been forward. Boys, good. Some cocktails going, maybe. It's too bad because the video came out okay. I just can't can't I can't share with you guys. I just can't. Um, Somebody can figure out around the way around the TikTok copyright thing. There's all kinds of people are doing it. I'm like, I don't understand. I mean, if it's a paid thing, I'll do that. That's fine. And Morowski's watching. Okay, I'll regret this because my messenger will be going on and on forever. But if anybody wants to see the video, just shoot me an instant message to Wolf River Cam and just say video. And I'll send it back to you. Might be after this broadcast. I'll try to do them during the broadcast, but send it. I wonder if I can like mass broadcast a whole bunch of people. I just don't want to post it on um I don't want to post it on Facebook because I'm gonna get pinched by the Facebook police. I'll just start sending them out. Um one there. You know what's gonna happen. But that's okay. That's what I asked for. Sure, you turn the volume up. Here's yours. Right. This might take me a while, guys. Apologize. I'll just keep sending it out because I can get it through instant messenger. I just can't. If I put it out on, and I don't think you guys can put it in the comments. You can try. One of you guys want to do that? Chris. Okay. Got it. Oh crap. There's John. I did the video, saved it right away, and then all of a sudden TikTok flagged me, went bad. I'm like, I already got the video. Sorry. Joey. There you go. You're circumventing Josh is on, Don's on, Eric's on, Chris, I sent yours, Peter's on. Thanks for joining us. Keith Hughes is on. Mm. Yeah, people were doing it like with puppy dogs and skunks and raccoons and kittens and cats and monkey I saw and cows and bulls. I'm like, well, nobody's done a catfish yet, so I did a catfish. And I've seen no less than like 100 of them videos. It's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts that I can't post it. So I think it'd be fairly popular. because all of them have, well, a lot of them people have over 100,000 views too, 100,000 followers too, but I think we do all right. John loves it. Mike's on. I did it in about 5 takes. Didn't take long enough. Slime wasn't even really wore off the fish yet either, so it lived. Catfish can live forever. They're just pretty tough animals. Fish. Jeff. That. Jeff, you have to send me a instant message to Wolf over Cam because I can't. For some reason, I can't seek you out. But you can message me. I'd like to message my whole damn group, but hey, I wonder if I can do that. See if I can do that. Um, let's go into home. Home. No, let's go to the Facebook side. Um, nope, can't do it. Okay. Yep. Yeah, just send me a message saying video, and I'll send it off to you. Come on, fish. Cleared that one little one out of the way. Natalie's on. Well, here's the problem, Heidi. I can't. If my concern is, yeah, that's exactly it, Chris. Dennis is on. Don. Yeah, that would be semi awful if I just got blacklisted and oop, sorbet again. Something's tagging around on it. So a couple little pepperonis. Yeah, I'd be. It smacked my Facebook account, and then there I sat. So I was careful with that. All right, there's Jeff. Got it. Mark's on. Randy's on. I said Mark Simon, thank you. And Mark Ziegelbauer. Appreciate you guys coming on. Fair amount of tension in this first rod. That's junk, or if we're going to get going here. That would be the top one. The water still came up. It's still coming up. Um, we're probably a foot and a half deeper than we were 5 days ago. So, and that's why our lines have been dirtier the last few days. Yeah, no problem, Andy. Drew pull truck. Yeah, I saw that little bump on the bottom one. There's still kind of something there, but I'm gonna have to check these lines fairly often because of Reed's on, Charles is on, because of the amount of debris in the water. Oh, smoke that center one. Still might be there. Come on, you got to commit. Full commit. Your March today probably will put. Okay, yep. Junk David line. Yeah, you bet, Taylor. Nathan's watching Randy. I'm gonna have to watch the video. I'm sending it out so many times. I just don't remember what it looked like. There we go. Yeah, good evening, Nathan. Thank you. It's working on just one small cat so far. You're watching and listening. All right, sounds good, Cheryl. Brent's on, and he was out buying a few fishing things. Picked up a mystery tackle box, walleye pro box, and finished watching race. Oh, here we go. Will you take the dang thing? Must be just little dudes tapping on it. Yeah, it's a great night for fishing. Great night, just one so far. Turkeys are gobbling this morning. Hopefully next week I can get one a dirt nap. Yeah, good luck on your turkeys. Um, I I went turkey hunting one time with my brother and my godson or his son. We went in, sat in the blind, and he goes, 10 minutes, they'll be here. They walked in, ready? Yeah. Pow! All right, it's over. I'm like, I'm never turkey hunting, ever. But I know it's not that easy. And these were kind of patterned of going in the same direction all the time. I'm like, yeah, I just never had the. I mean, I know people love it. It's not for me. Louise, Brian, Anna, thanks for joining us. One small one tonight so far, a couple of taps. Peps, peps. And that little one was on, or that one we had so far, whatever was on sewer bait. Fancy that. It's for turkey after nine. That's awesome, Chris. That's cool. Yeah, no, I know it's not that easy. Um, Kayla's on. Thanks for joining us, Kayla. I know it's not that easy, but it kind of spoiled me a little bit. I think it would be like, uh oh, See what that is? Giant cat laying down and digesting bait. Probably. Just taking gobs off at a time. Peggy's on, Kayla's on. I think I said Kayla. Um, yeah, more than likely they're just nibbling at it. Probably little ones. One small one, Taylor. This breeze picked up. I don't know where that came from. Maybe the sky. So, I got scolded before because I wasn't live yet. That's all right. I should be. Um, and people were wondering, did I fish this morning? I did. I didn't know how it was going to go. My idea was to flip flop between TikTok and Facebook. Now, the app I have is supposed to do both, and it doesn't. And I ain't happy about it. So anyway, um, I went TikTok live once for a while, and then later on, and I caught two white bass in the first spot. But yeah, my intentions were to go show everything. I should be able to do it on this app, but I'm not. I have to contact the manufacturer about it and go, "What's up, dude?" Let's go. What's the dealio? Now, had I known that you know what? If my underwater camera's sick or something's not jiving there with the HDMI cable or something like that, we could just go old school and throw the phone in the on the holder there, and we can just go direct right to the phone. It actually picks up the rods better. But then I gotta like shove my face in the phone to talk to y'all. Almost have the video down. Keep saying it, but I'm closer to editing the video I've been working on. I just gotta sit down on a laptop and do it. It's hard to do it on your phone because stuff gets so small when you're trying to cut your timeline down or whatever. But it's close. Andy's on, Paul's on, Bradley's on, Artis, LD, Kenneth. At Stone. Friday, pretty sure I had a huge flathead or a sturgeon on the Fox River. That's cool. Fun fight. Sometimes you need to do that to straighten your line out a little bit. Give these probably 5 minutes and then I'm going to clean them, freshen up the baits. Thomas is on. Thanks for joining us, Thomas. Bruce is on. Ducks Wolf Watershed Alliance is on. Not sure what that is, but thanks for watching us, joining us. Devin's on. Mike Spalding's on. One small cat so far. Had some hits, some taps. Kevin just joined us. Warren's on. I'm gonna clean some rods here quick. At least we'll clean this first one, and then we'll see what it looks like. That'll be an indicator whether we need to change it, clean the other ones or not. Yep, judging that it's surfaced way downriver, that means I got a gaba good on it. Oh yeah, she's wrapped around itself. Tick time. Plenty of bait there yet. It's just wound up, it's tangled up in weeds. I would say blue, but nowhere near blue. What in the world happened here? The hippopotamus did this. Ah, Tom, fucking knucklehead sometimes. Need like one more hand. There, that cleaned off. Plenty of bait on there yet. We were gonna smoke this back out there, but we're definitely gonna have to stay on our toes for as far as. Here's the reason why I like Wicked Sticky. All that going on, and I still have a bunch of bait on here yet. I mean, all fell off, but at least my line's clean. Swap these two out. This one's much cleaner. Still awfully dirty. Now, last year we were pretty dirty on the inside, and it was a little bit cleaner on the outside. I don't know why that was, but we have to keep an eye on that. We have water levels that are a little bit deeper than they are right now, but I'm going to stick a little more blood bait on this one. Still a fair amount on there yet, but just going to touch it up a little bit. Kind of scraping the bottom on the blood bait. Put her in the water for a shag monet. Judging by the bend in that bottom rod, it's got a lot of debris on that one too. We're gonna clean that one. Might as well make a clean sweep. No pun intended. Switch these two up. Bait's fairly clean. Still some on it, not a ton. Set up a little bit. Turn my swivel. You're not swiveling really well. Why do you do that? Stop doing that. There we go. This one we're gonna put back over here. Little kitty lamp. Yeah, somebody tagged me in a TikToker's post. Um, and some of the bigger guys out there fishing. I usually pop in and you can ask questions and stuff. And I usually, ever use any wicked sticky? They're like, no, I don't know what that is. Like, so the world's sometimes real small and sometimes it's not. You'd think that everybody would know about it by now. emails from the first responder group. Back to you guys. Go to Messenger. I see I got some messages. Okay, you don't just watch here. Catch a limb brim every now and then. Yeah, um, yeah, we could certainly have a delightful salad um, with all the junk we're catching. Um, Todd's on. Thanks for joining us, Todd. And look at the bottom one right away. Got some movement to it. See if I can't adjust that camera just a little bit more. Not offline. Hmm? That looks a little bit different. Oh, I just looked on my laptop. Boy, that popped pretty good. I cranked up the contrast and I backed off the brightness. Yeah, got a little bit different look to it. A little better, I think. Mic's on. Appreciate it, Mike. Yeah, that's what I got to do. I'm good with that. What do you guys think? You like this better? This look better? Jonathan's on. Yeah, I I tanked the brightness and jacked up the contrast. Kim Jones is on. It really makes them rods pop out. That's almost like having a cell phone on it. I can go a little bit more yet, but I think that's pretty good. Russell, Bill Thurn, Kim Jones, Chris Lemmers is watching. Thanks for joining us. One small one so far. We just cleaned rods and threw them back out. I have blue trees growing in my yard on the riverbank there. See that? It's nice, isn't it? Um, pulled my lawnmower up today. Actually cut the grass for the first time. And it's funny because I'm like 2 months ago, I'm like, I got to get the battery charger on that thing. It's gonna go dead, and then I'm gonna be complaining. And 2 months before that, I'm like, I got to get this fuel out, or it's gonna go bad. I'm gonna be complaining. Well, yesterday I walked over to the mower and I just cracked the key a little bit. She cranked over good. I'm like, okay. And then I went out today and tried it. Pulled the choke. Fired right up. Cut the grass for the next 45 minutes. All's good. That's not the way you winterize your equipment. Drain your fuel, your battery on a charger, charge it once every couple months to full charge on a trickle. That's how you do it, not the way I did it. And I work at a power sports shop. Oh, those are blue maples, Heidi. Those aren't evergreens. Those are hardwoods. Blue maples, they're for sale. $3 per limb. Unless you get the one with the bait in it, then it's $4. Chris is on. Thanks for joining us, Chris. Joel likes it. Mark and Laura's nice. Matt likes it. Josh likes it. I'll just have to remember to hit them settings. I think they'll stay there. I got a stick going by sideways down here. It's not too big though. There was a big log next to the raft here or whatever, and it's gone today, so yay for that. Not good for anybody that ran into it with their boat motor. Daniel's on. Kevin, Randy, Conway, Kevin. I said Kevin. Curtis, thanks for joining us. He hangs on us, on watching us. Thanks for joining us. I'd roll everything up, the whole sentence into 2 words. Just didn't work. This morning, catching them 2 white bass. You guys ever see? I mean, probably most of you have the movie Dumb and Dumber, where Jim Carrey's character is they're dressed in the obnoxious um, mountain ski garb with the goggles on, and he's standing at the hotel on the steps and handing out tips to everybody that goes by him, going, "Here you go, here you go." That was me with 2 white bass today. I'm like, "Here you go, here you go." That was kind of funny. I mean, I threw him back. Yeah, I don't know. Every time Nathan comes out, Nathaniel comes on, he says, "Sheesh." A code for something? Curtis, I go, okay, got that. I think it's fifth whistle time. It just happened at 9. Missed it. Brian Krieger, Nick Hesse, Cameron, Frank, Michael, and Nathaniel. What's up with the sheesh? Oop, bottom one. Just took a little dip. Took a dip, didn't come back up. So it might have been just a bunch of junk. Oh, I heard a fish jumped on river. I see where it was. Unless it was a muskrat playing patty cake or something. Jeff, I thought, the next time I go down there, I go down there, I'm gonna dress ridiculously and wear a pair of goggles. I've got a pair of goggles. Maybe put my hood up, put the goggles over top, and just don't look at anybody and just start fishing. Nah, Chris, it happened right away. Couple dead minnows, spinning on a big jig. Yeah, I have. Doesn't work the best. I've used it in the past. It's worked, of course, so I know it works. Stu's on, Thompson's on. I remember where I put all that soap from last year. Um, the ivory. I'll have to toss some of that on. I think it's the lye in the soap that like flatheads like. I ain't gonna lie. It surprisingly stays on the hook really well. Weird. Donnie Baker's on. Catfish had a baby beaver in its stomach. Even showed a picture of it. Oh well, that's crazy. Poor little fella. There's a two big white bass in its belly. Hmm. Yeah, there was all kinds of. Yeah, right. I'll have to wash my mouth out, so if I lie too much, it better be ivory though. Yeah, just, there was a pile of people down there, but I mean, it's they're having fun. Um, and I've actually Wee Yang is on. Thank you for joining us. Bobby Martin. I don't know if I got you, Bobby. Thanks for joining us. I did solidify location down there though. Friend of mine that there will be nobody fishing there, so there's that. My mom Judy's on. Christopher, Don. Look, yeah, right. Joseph, Brian Ritchie's back watching. Yeah, no, it's got to be Ivory because of the lie. If we put like scrubbing bubbles on there or something like that, it's going to do nothing but have a big clear spot in the water around it. Little Bobby, Joni's on. Thanks for joining us, Joni. Saying, but it's pure. It's actually 99.44. I think is the purest anything can be is 90. What was that? What was that commercial? What the heck? Struggling tonight, Brian? You guys are up same spot? I buffered. Why did I buffer? Rebecca May. I wonder if um Brad Williamson. I wonder if they're spawning. Water temp I think is maybe too low. But that could be if they're spawning then one, they should tell us. Two, um then the activity would slow down. But then it should cut loose on fire. I mean it's not like they're gonna spawn for X amount of days. I wouldn't think. I don't know. I ain't a catfish. Ran into an old friend at Kim's last night. I hadn't seen in 20 years. Long time. Okay. Yeah, you're poking and hoping. All right. Gary's on. I'm trying to think of a real deep hole was there. But yeah, right after, well, I was thinking, Brian, right below Young Sandbar right there, whatever, it drops kind of right off the point there when you're heading downstream off the sandbar. It drops in pretty deep right there, but I think there's structure there too, but maybe that's a spot. Wonder how the catfishing at night by Rainbow Park in Oshkosh is. I fished there in the past. Huh, interesting. Reggie's on, John McAllister, and I considered going on the shoreline like we did last year, but the water's come up so much, my feet will get wet now. It's come up that much. I literally don't think I can go down there. So once it drops back off, gets a little warmer out, then we'll head back down there. Then we're just riverbank and just pulling them. That's a pretty good spot down there. That one night, I think we had nine. It was crazy. Like six little ones and then some decent ones or five little ones. But that was it. We were getting two on at a time, and I at one point I had like one rod in the water, and I'm like, ah, jeez. I got fish laying on the shore like a OCD otter. I don't know why I picked that analogy. Bud's on, Steven, Stefan, Nick, hi Lisa. Drake. Thanks for joining us. One so far, just a small one. Jim Roycraft's on. Yeah, that was a blast. There was stuff happening. I think that was like the first night of the Wicked Sticky. And I had Wicked Sticky and Triple S on both rods, and it was going crazy. And at one point in time, I think I just went to two. I said, screw it, two's all I can manage. Take through a lot of little ones sometimes. Good evening. Tony Thomas is on. I think that was right about the time as when we introduced the bells. Because I'm baiting up, turning my back, and the rods are getting buried. And do I think Wicked Sticky is better than the Triple S? Well, I can tell you this. Wicked Sticky sticks on the tube better. I believe that wholeheartedly. It just does. Um, you can get it on the tube better. You can, if I can stick it on the tube a lot easier here on shore when I'm baiting it up when the tube's wet, it's going to stay on the water better too. So having bait on the tube is better than not having bait on the tube. Now, that being said, is it a better scent if it's there? I don't know. But I just know if you don't have a minnow on your hook, it's probably better having a minnow on your hook than not having a minnow on your hook. That's my thought. That's why I've pretty much abandoned the Triple S. Not because it's not good. I think it works well. It's just a matter of um, it's a struggle sometimes. I mean, you can dab the tube dry, but again, when you put it back in the water, I think it dissolves a lot faster than the Wicked Sticky. Never seen a catfish on the shack or New London cans, but they are there. Must be bad timing. Dave, Julie, Alan, Christine. This is funny. It's funny. Funny that we're not catching anything. Yeah, you bet, Matt. And I don't know a lot about Triple S, and maybe I could have reached out more to them. Um, Stand out of the breeze a little bit so you guys can hear me better. But I spoke with Mark, the owner of Wicked Sticky, and it's a family business. His dad started out, like 30 or 40 years ago, something crazy, and I have a couple of their tubes on. They're not all their tubes, but they talk about the Junie's tubes. That was his dad, or the founder. Huh? Steven's on. Stephanie's got a gas leak in her apartment. So and we just talked a little bit about that it's just something they've done for generations, and I talked about this last time a little bit too. Um, that it's something that they've done for forever, and they talked about um, the catfish habitat is much more widespread than bass or walleye or whatever the case is. They can be in a lot of different places and a lot more opportunity for people. So they were enthusiasts to say the least. They're based out of Iowa, and I didn't read all the ingredients, but a lot of it's based. The ingredients is like farm-based ingredients. So yeah, there's that. And Steven's on. Thanks for joining us. Vern's on. Thanks for joining us, Vern. Come on, Fish. The deal. It's enough breeze to be a little bit chilly. I'm gonna sit in this nice fluffy chair. Knock all my equipment. Wow. I'm looking at the laptop at the my colors there. Boy, that's kind of goofy. Whoa. Warren, Richard, Dan, thanks for joining us. The trees are weird. It actually looks kind of funny. Yeah, it's almost too much. Like my line on the top two rods perforated. How does that work? Jesse Don, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're out till Ted, Judd. Once a hurricane comes along, saying that, I better check the weather. Looks like people in Carbondale, Illinois are getting weather, wherever that is. Carbondale, yeah. Other than that, we're in the clear. Come on, fish. I wonder if I can get in with my underwater cameras back from the dead yet. Oh boy. Me. Nope, still broke. That was the Oh, the look on my face of why is this thing still broke? Flashing red at me. Good gravy. It was working when I got down here, so it must be me. All right, sounds good, Steffi. John's on. Jerry's on. Thanks for joining us. Chris, Jack, Liz. Thanks for joining us. I'm gonna put pictures driving me nuts. All right, thanks, Mark and Lori. You're not gonna stay until 10. It's only 18 minutes away. All right, you do what you got to do. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it that way. I can't live with the other one. You know. Come on, fish. What is the deal? Of course, we're coming up on 10 o'clock. Yeah. I don't have any fish to put on the line, so we're screwed. Okay. That's good, Brian. Cool. Got a decent one. Classmate of mine, Josh Nordham, just hopped on. Thanks for joining us, Josh. Pretty slow tonight. Just one earlier, a small one. Gregory's on. Thanks for joining us, Greg. Yeah, I mean, with the water coming up, Brian, yeah, you got it. That's hard to find. Chris is on, Wesley's on. Thanks for joining us. We got something wacky going on with our underwater camera. All right, man. Unplug that. Unplug that. Back was up there. Let's see. I got and lights on. I'm watching it, Natalie. Let's see, hook this thing direct. Just kind of while we're fixing here, trying to troubleshoot my video loss on my underwater camera. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, fish. We're in the pocket now. I'm going to switch camera head here. That's right, John. Come on, fish. Where you at, fish? It's over. It's over. There we go. Yeah, suckers were messing with the camera. Little suckers. First draw, bottom, middle, or top? I'm guessing you're saying bottom one, Matt. It's gonna be one of them. Gotcha. I'm on it. Yeah, there might be stuff on it. It's not looking the right thing. Dennis is on. David's on. Mario's on. Thanks for joining us. Last 5 minutes here. Doing some troubleshooting on my underwater camera right now. More trouble and less shooting. No signal. That camera might have taken a dump. Well, that's not good. Come on, fish. Yeah, I see it. I mean, they bump it. And they won't. I don't. They won't take it. Like maybe Brian's saying, they're just too dirty of water. Maybe Rick's on. Christina's on. 2 minutes. Calvin's on. Thanks for joining us. Pretty slow night tonight. We just got one earlier on. No, I don't know. The garlic spray is going to overpower those those baits. I mean, it's possible, but I don't know if it'll be contradict each other. My Wi-Fi signal's kind of suspect. There's the dancing hot dog, like the outdoor. You're right. Yeah, she's pretty much done, isn't it? Gary's on. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. We try to work through this underwater camera glitch I've got. I don't know what's right now. I can't because everything's dirty. Yeah, this don't help. I don't know how it gets turned around upside down and backwards. Just a glob of guck. Greasy, grimy gopher guts. I wonder if we can throw a short. I don't know. There's still some bait out here yet. I'm gonna knock it off, folks. We're gonna call it a night. I got some underwater camera dilemma here. I gotta get that running because I ain't happy about it. See, that's why Wicked Sticky is good stuff. It's hard to get off. That stuff still on there. Not as much, but that's what happens when you cast. Could be just too dirty for us too. Floating off the bottom, be tangled up. This one's pretty clean, so that's maybe not the case. Hook these bells back on so I know where they're at. All right, folks. Normally I tell you to go to visit wolfrivercam.com, but there ain't no camera on in there, so I gotta fix it. I don't know what's going on with it. We got some problems. Had that camera for quite a while, so maybe it's finally met its final run. Entirely possible. The bait on the sewer bait here doesn't have any debris on it, but there the three-way did. The sinker was clear too, so and they've been biting on the sewer bait pretty good, so maybe it's just one of these last couple nights anyway. All right, we'll get these guys put away, get our baits cleaned up, and I'll set the feet off. Thanks again, once again, for joining us. I appreciate it. We'll get back on them. Weather gets changed around here. This debris and stuff goes away, and we can get some clean water again. Maybe they're spawning. I don't know. I'll have to do some digging on catfish spawn times and stuff like that. That guy away there, and this one finally.